Hey there, cats and kittens. We've got Vikings, aliens, and monsters. Oh my!
Yes, Vikings. They are the focus of this week's movie review.
This is a story of Canaan, an alien who crash lands on Viking Norway, but unfortunately he's not by himself, as he also brings with him an alien monster who wants revenge on him. And so Canaan departs the ship, and he has this cool armor, which is kind of reminiscent of BioShock, but this film came before BioShock. But nonetheless, even with this armor, he is captured by a local tribe of Vikings, and he's brought before their king, Hrothgar, who is played by John Hurt. Now, John Hurt makes any film classy just by his being in it, and of course,
Everyone loves the sound of John Hurt's voice.
now also he gets the attention of the king's daughter, the Princess Freya, who slowly takes a liking to him, and also he gets the attention of the would-be future king, Wulfric, who has a roguish quality about him and becomes more and more likable as the film goes on. In fact, I thought he was a very well-developed character. There is also a rival Viking king, Gunnar, because turns out the monster, the Morwen, is not just attacking people from King Hrothgar's village, but just throughout the entire area. And Gunnar, who is played by Ron Perlman, and let me tell you, Ron Perlman is freaking scary. He's very intimidating. And so if they don't manage to work together, they're going to wipe them out. In fact, there could be war between those two kingdoms. But this film, as you can probably tell, has a lot of shades of Beowulf in it. And the monster itself, Morwen, here's the thing about this film. I would say the primary adjective I would use for this film is inconsistent, because sometimes the special effects are like kind of pretty good sci-fi, and yet in other sequences, for example, there's a flashback to the life of Canaan and how he encountered the monster, which I thought was very good. And there's also a scene involving a death pit, which was very, very scary. And yet there are the moments where it's not quite so great. What about the costuming and the overall feel of this world? Well, again, very inconsistent. Sometimes I thought it was very good, sometimes not so much. But there is the main hall, again, reminiscent of Beowulf, which is very, very good. What about the performances themselves? Well, I've talked about Ron Perlman, but everybody else I thought was fine. I thought the male lead, you know, he was okay, he was above average, but again, between himself and King Hrothgar and Freya, who is likable. I mean, she is likable, but nothing outstanding. This is an above average film with little flourishes of excellence. If only they could have fanned those little moments of excellence, this film could have been fantastic. But it wasn't a waste of time. I think it's a C+ film. It's not a film you have to rush out and go see, but it's okay. All right, my brave followers, subscribers, let us march towards the next video, which I hope you click on and investigate. And I send out the call to follow me across all my social media at Lord Coyote 2000. Let's march on to victory, because I consider you guys Vikings of awesome. Take care now. Bye.